Hey Kings of Dragons, Dragon King 551, and I am back with Cobra Kai videos. Let's do a part 2 for Cobra Kai Season 6. Let me just state this for the first part. Okay, in no way, shape, and form do I need every character to be related to one another to be a good legacy or to be in a good thing. What I like about Mike Barnes, though, is that his way or the highway is kind of right, because he used to be this bad boy guy and stuff, and he knows how to hold his own against Kim Sun-eun's students and everything. But ultimately, I don't really need Tori to be related to like Silver, Kreese, or anyone else and stuff, like Robbie is and Sam is and stuff, with Johnny and everything along the lines of that. I don't think I really need that, or Chosen to have a son and stuff. So that's the first part, obviously. I don't really think I need any of the relation stuff. However, let's talk about a big factor. Everyone is talking about how Hilary Swank should come into the show. However, if you take from the third film to the fourth film of the series and stuff, there's a big disconnect there. Yes, there is some mention of Daniel, I believe, in the film and stuff, that Mr. Miyagi says easier with boys and stuff. But at the end of the day, the movie is 9 years later, and he's in a different city about war crimes and stuff. And granted, Hilary Swank is already pretty solid at karate versus Daniel, where he wasn't. But the problem with her character is it's not the same concept that it is with Chosen, Barnes, Johnny, Daniel, and all of those characters from Karate Kid 1 to Karate Kid 3. Because in Karate Kid 1, Mr. Miyagi knows Kreese and stuff, and Johnny, and Daniel knows Johnny and Kreese and stuff. In Karate Kid 2, we see Chosen and Mr. Sato. Mr. Sato knows Kim Sun-eun, so that's how Chosen knows him and stuff. And we know who Kim Sun-eun is and stuff, and his granddaughter basically teaching these people to get them ready for the international tournament and stuff. So it makes perfect sense to have that bridge. And then when you go into Karate Kid 3 with Silver, Johnny doesn't know who Silver is because he never met him before, but he knows who Kreese is and stuff. Chosen knows who kind of Silver is because of Kim Sun-eun and stuff. He knows that he basically trained with them and everything. And then they know about Mike Barnes and stuff. So it makes sense to bridge all three of those villains together, and Johnny and Barnes and stuff, where Johnny's already shocked the way that Barnes is training his students. He's like, do I actually sound like that? In the trailer, you see his reaction, and in the clip that I showed you guys, he seems very shocked and is like, whoa, do I see that? Because everyone knows everyone now. Johnny knows who Silver is. Johnny knows who Barnes is. Barnes knows who Johnny is. Barnes knows who Chosen is. Chosen knows who all of they are. Daniel knows everyone and stuff, and they're all working together to become the best of the best and show that their karate and martial art is better than Cobra Kai's and stuff. And Kreese is the final villain for the most part, because I guess Silver's off the board now. It makes a lot of sense. But to add Hilary Swank into the story makes no sense, because she doesn't have that same bridge of gap to know who everyone is. Yes, she has a connection to Mr. Miyagi in the Miyagi universe and stuff, but it makes no sense to put her in the show and stuff, because, there doesn't make any sense and stuff. Daniel doesn't know who she is. Daniel knows who Chosen and all these other characters are. Johnny doesn't know who she is. Chosen doesn't know who she is. Mr. Sato, that's now passed away, rest in peace, doesn't know who she is and stuff. Mr. Miyagi is the only person that actually knows who she is. None of the other people, the wives, Amanda, Carmen, or anyone else, knows who she is and stuff. And you can look at that and say, well, granted, nobody knows who she is. Barnes doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know who Barnes is. She doesn't know who Kreese is. She doesn't know who Silver is. She doesn't know who Daniel really is and stuff. And she doesn't know who Chosen is. And all those other characters, Silver, Kreese, Kim Sun-eun and stuff, all of them don't know who she is. So it's a kind of a big mistake to add that. Now, another thing I want to state is the promos that these people did are fake. They're not really true. They're a joke, because it says that Sam is a two-time runner-up, which is not true whatsoever and stuff. and everything else and stuff. I guess unless they're talking about the Saikai Taikai simulation match that example match that Sam won and stuff against Devin. But at the end of the day, I don't think that really counts. Then they're talking about how Hawk has been around for 6 years and stuff, and kind of Robbie renouncing himself as a Cobra Kai student and just being about Mr. Miyagi-Do and all of that. Those are just, I think, false presents of those promos, so don't believe any of that. But that's all I got for you guys. First off, no one has to be related to each other. Star Wars quote, not everyone has to be related to each other to look powerful or have a legacy and stuff. So I don't really need Tori to be related. We don't really need to find out who her father is. Bringing Hilary Swank in is kind of a mistake, I think, to a certain degree. But I got nothing more to say. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Cobra Kai never dies. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And I can't wait to see how Cobra Kai plays out.